So what's up, guys? You just tuned in on our channel here at Maths with Gustin, and you are now in grade 10, and thank you for choosing mathematics. You won't regret it. It will really assist you a lot. So if you have been wondering what we are busy now, we are busy with question number 1, November 2023. If you have been struggling with mean, median, interquartile range, box and whisker diagram, so please watch this video until the end. You won't struggle. I'll try my best to explain as much as I can. So now let's get on into this question. I am Gustin Mapala, an engineer by profession, and I'm very passionate about mathematics. I do mathematics from grade 10 up until grade 12, and I assist learners on making sure that they get those distinctions. So now let's read the question. It says here the maximum temperature in degrees Celsius it says here in the degrees Celsius at 20 tourist resort centers were measured and recorded. The results were recorded in the table below. So we can see here 22, 23, and if you have a look at these numbers here, all these numbers, they said 20 of them, so it means you have got 20 numbers here in total, and they are from the lowest number. Always make sure, guys, that the order is important. In this case, you must start from low number to the highest number. If they are not arranged like that, please make sure that you do arrange them so that you don't make a mistake. If you don't arrange them, you are going to have problems when it comes to interquartile range or range for that matter. All right, let's go to 1.1. 1.1 says write down the median. This is the median temperature measured. Median refers to what? The middlemost number measured. So now we have got a formula that we can use to find the median. It says Q. It says here the middlemost number. You can calculate it by saying Q2 is equals to n plus 1. Sorry about that. It says n plus 1 divided by 2. This is how you would deal with this number here. So therefore, how many numbers are here? It says here 20, so it's going to be 20 plus 1 divided by 2, which is going to be 21 divided by 2. This will give us 21 divided by 2, which gives us 10.5. So when you deal with these questions, whenever you see a 0.5, remember this formula only gives you the position. This formula only gives you the position. So let's come here and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have got 10 here, but it says 10.5. So 0.5, it will be somewhere between 10 and 11. As long as it says 0.1, 0.2, point something, always add the two numbers, then divide by 2. So therefore, we have got two numbers here, which is this one here and this one at position 10 and 11. So therefore, we are going to have 32 plus 32 divided by 2, which is going to give us 32. So therefore, which is going to give us 32. So therefore, 32. Great. So now let's go 1.2. 1.2 says here the 1.2.1 determine the mean of the temperatures. So therefore, mean is given by that is going to be the sum of all the temperatures that were measured here divided by the total number of a tourist resort. So how many numbers do we have here? We have got 20 numbers. Therefore, you must add everything: 22 plus 23 plus 24 plus 25 plus 26 plus 28 plus 29 plus 29 plus 30 plus 32, and then etc, just like that. You must add all these numbers together, guys. So if we add them all these numbers together, let me check on my calculator. It is giving me 500 as an answer here. So it giving me 500. So therefore 500 divided by 20 is giving as 25. Please let me know, guys, if you're getting a different answer from the one that I'm getting here. So our mean will be 25. Our mean is 25. So let's go to 1.2.2. It says here the range. The range, it is given by maximum number minus minimum number. So this is our minimum 22 and our maximum is 40. So therefore we are going to say 40 minus 22, which will give us 18, and that will be our range. And then it comes here 1.2.3. it says here determine the interquartile range. Interquartile range, it is IQR. It is given by Q3, which is the upper quartile, minus Q1. However, we need to go and find Q3 and also found Q1. So therefore Q1, it is given by this formula, which is what? 1 over 4 n plus 1. So remember, every time you see the Q, this formula gives us the position. So it's going to be 1 over 4 into 20 plus 1, which gives us 1 over 4, which is 21 of that. So therefore this will give us the position of a Q1, which is what? The lower quartile in this case. So let me go to my calculator and check what is the position here. Please guys, you can pause this video and also do it by yourself and then check. So here it is giving me 5.25, and I have said as long as there's a point or there's a comma something, therefore you must add the two numbers. So let's look for this position now. Is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Position 5 and comma, it means we're going to add these two numbers here to get Q1. So it's going to be what? Q1 will then have to be 26 plus 28. Therefore you divide by 2, which is going to give us let's see here, it is going to give us what? Let's see, I hope you guys are with me and you are following. This one will give us 27. It's giving me 27 degrees. Okay, and then there you go. So now Q3, it's equal to 3 over 4 multiplied by n plus 1. So which this is 3 over 4, which is 20 plus 1, which will give us 3 over 4 times 21. There you go. So therefore this will give us a position of the upper quartile. So now let's see the position of the upper quartile. In this case, as I'm checking on my calculator, guys, please bear with me. It is giving me the position of number 15.75. So like I said, let's go ahead and check. So we know that this is 10, so this will be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 will have to be this number and this number because there's a 0.75. So therefore it means it's going to be Q3 is going to be 36 plus 37 all over 2, which will give us an answer of let's go to my calculator here, which gives us a number of 36.5. Okay, I try my best, guys, to also place the calculator so that you don't want to make a mistake while you're calculating these things, because this is where you're supposed to scoop most of the marks. So we already have got Q1, there it is, and then no, this is not Q1. Q1 is here. I wrote it up here. Sorry, guys. There's Q1 there. There's Q1 here, and then there is also Q3 there. So is the answer will have to be 36.5. The answer for the interquartile range would have to be 36.5 divided by is going to be interquartile range is going to be 36.5 minus 27, which gives us an answer of 9.5 degrees. Right. So now let's come here. 1.3 says draw a box and whisker diagram to represent the data above. So box and whisker diagram, guys, you will remember it is a 5-number summary that is made up of the minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3, and then also the maximum. It's a 5-number summary, guys. So if you have these numbers, you can be able to draw the box and whisker diagram. So let's go ahead and do that. 1.3. What is our minimum? Our minimum value we know is 22. Our Q1 value, it was given to us by 27. Our Q2, which is our median, it was given to us by 32. Our Q3, which is our upper quartile, it was given to us by 36. Remember, we did it there when we were looking for a interquartile range, and therefore our maximum, it is given by 40. So to draw a box and whisker diagram, guys, you come here, you put a line there. I think they also provide the answer book as well. Then we put our box and whisker diagram here. Here we go. This is our minimum value, which is 2, so our whisker will just attach there. And then we have got also our maximum value, which is there, which is also 40 here. I think this one should be a bit longer than the other one. Representation is very, very important, guys, so it should go somewhere here, because 40, it's a little bit there you go. Okay, there is 40 there, so our maximum value is 40. So this one would have to be our Q1, this is going to be Q3, and then the median is there, is going to be Q2. Q2 is there, so therefore that is Q2 there. And then our is going to be 27, 32 here. Let me remove these dots here because they're really not necessary. And then Q3 here, it's given by 36.65. Okay, and that's how your box and whisker diagram would look like because they have asked us to draw it, guys. Please let me know what you guys think. Okay, what can I do to improve my lessons here on YouTube? I am Gaston Mapala. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. So let's go to 1.4. 1.4 says here, the tourism sector claims that 20% of the resort centers recorded temperatures too hot for tourism activity. Determine the minimum recorded temperature that satisfies the above claim. Okay, so what you do here, in this case, guys, you go and look at your data that is given here, because they said 20%. Remember now, 20%, you must convert it by dividing by 100. But how many tourism centers are there? Is only 20 of them. So 20% of 20 of this gives you what? 4. So it means 4 of this tourism temperature was recorded. So now if you come here and we look at our data here, guys, the data that is given here. If we have a look at the data, I'm just going to remove these things a little bit messy. If you look at this data here given, now let's see. If you look at the data, they said what? This percentage gives you the position of the minimum temperature recorded. So if you look at this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 25 degrees is not that too hot for tourism activity. But if you start counting from the maximum temperature, which is this one, remember this is the maximum temperature. So if you start counting from here, you say 1, 2, sorry guys, 2, 3, 4. this is the minimum most high temperature that was recorded. So in order for this claim to be satisfied, the minimum most temperature has to be 37 degrees. Okay, the minimum recorded temperature that satisfies the claim is what? Is 37 degrees. So you must count from the most highest temperature recorded going backwards, guys. So this one requires a little bit of application, but it's nothing that we can't deal with. And thank you so much, guys, for watching this video until the end. I am Gaston Mapala, engineer by profession, right here at Maths with Gaston. Let me see you on the next upload where we'll be doing question 2 of this paper. I'm going to link the playlist of the whole question paper right here on the top right corner so that you can watch all the questions on this question paper. See you on the next one.